produce the crude oil and we go to India and say, India, we have one of the best crude oil, come and buy. So if you don't market your product, your business may not move. If Glow does not keep doing adverts, if you don't keep signing those celebrities that you like, that make you to go and buy Glow line, you won't buy the Glow line. And they won't make money. So and I know a lot of people don't like sales and marketing, because I do a lot of interviews in the office. You see people, I don't want to do marketing. I don't want to do marketing. Yet, whatever other job you want to do, wherever department you want to work, if the sales department of that organization is not effective, you can't have a job. Because if the sales department do not generate revenue, you can't be paid salaries. If there are no salespeople in Coca-Cola, you won't know about Coke. And the people in production department, the people in admin, accounting, what can they account if there's no money? So the job of sales is critical. Now, one of the tools we can use in this day and age is digital marketing to achieve sales. It's digital marketing. As far back as 2013, I've been using the internet to sell real estate, even before pandemic came. 95% of the houses I sell to people that I meet online, or people that I meet online that refer me to other people. And that's why in my office we try to camp around a lot more around real internet marketing. So when the pandemic struck, it wasn't a new thing to us, because we're already building a very strong social media and internet marketing team. And that's why, if you have not been taking it seriously, you should begin to take it much more seriously. And to help you in that, to equip us more in that, that's why we have created the next session, which is going to be talking about internet marketing. How many people are excited about that? And the young man that is going to teach us, we call him the genius. Because there are so many things that, we all registered. You did the registration, right? When you were coming in, you registered, right? Did you see the technology that is unique, right? Has anybody ever tried it before in any seminar? This is the first time. Let's put our hands together for our media guy. Very fantastic guy. So we're going to be learning a lot more from him. And don't worry if you're thirsty, if you need water. When it's break time, we're going to have water to drink. So please just be patient. After this session, we're going into break, a short break, and then you can have water to drink, the water that we have provided outside the hall. So the next session is going to be taken by Seth Samuel. Let's clap for him as he comes up.
Good afternoon. I'm so happy to see all of our faces, and I have a very limited time, to be honest, but I'm trusting God that it will be an exciting time and a time full of learning. First, let me acknowledge my pastor and my mommy. Thank you so much for the privilege, and the Senate also. One of the things that did that, something that encouraged me was when we had the privilege to learn on digital marketing at the Wonder Working World Conference this year. One of the participants said to me, the thing that you taught us works. I pinned my business on Google the way you asked us to. And I got up to 6 people calling me to ask me inquiries on my business. In fact, a business asked me to send in my proposals. For me, as a marketing consultant, when they ask me to send proposals, I don't send proposals less than 6 digits. Why should we be struggling for proposals when it's less than 6 digits? Let's just negotiate that. Do you get it? So the things that I'm going to teach you in this session are proven. And if you go and do what you're expected to do, you will come back with results. So my session here, there's only one thing I'm supposed to do. That's Jesus in John chapter, I think 9 or 10, met a blind guy. And he just said, he touched him, and he said, go and wash in the pool of Siloam. He went, he left Jesus. He left with an instruction, still blind. But it is at the fulfillment of that instruction that his sight restored. So, you are living here, I'm giving you instruction and tips. It is at the engagement of these instructions and tips that you will see the wonders of what I'm about to unlock to you for your business. Are we excited? Can you celebrate? I want you to know, I have a friend. She's into a service-based business. So that means she could control her product and her pricing, right? So she has the product, she was pegging it, I think, around 5 or 6K for the service and everything. So she had tried to sell it. And I think the one time when she sold it, I think she told me she got like 3 or maximum sales, and that's like 15K. So she was about to do the product again. And I told her, okay, let's work together. My business is just to consult for you. Do your thing. I now said, okay, this is your design. Change it this way. This is your writing. Don't write it this way. Write it this way. This text, make it big. This free, make it caps lock and make it strong. This one, change the color. And then for your pricing, bring it down. Make it 1,000. In fact, don't make it 1,000. Use negative odd pricing. Make it 999 point something. Nigerians will feel that because the negative odd pricing marketing strategy, 999, you will not approximate it in your mind as 1,000 naira. And the funny thing with digital marketing, I have experimented with this. Changing by removing that 1 naira can shift your revenue generation phenomenally. Check your online stores. You go and you see, the way they will write even 23,000, you think it's only 23, they'll put the 999 on top. Do you get? This is how I'm going to go. Easy peasy, tips by tips, like this till we reach the end, right? So, and you know, once she did those stuff, she told me that just within 1 or 2 weeks, I think that she did the marketing just on WhatsApp. We didn't even do online or put ads. So she was able to generate 6 figures. That like that. That's what I'm about to do for your business right now. So I'll be speaking briefly on what I term growth hacking. Growth hacking. I am interested in your business to grow, but I want you to specify at this moment the dimension of growth that you want. Growth hacking. Many times when I consult for people, they were like, what do you want? I say, they want sales. They want followers. They want influence. More people to know. They want brand awareness. People don't know exactly what they want. Most times. And because you are not specific at that level, you will not achieve results. What is the one thing that you want? If it's sales or money, put it in sales. That is first level. How much money do you want? Call me and say, Seth, I want to raise 50 million in 1 month online. Then I'll say, okay, let's create the marketing strategy. That will work. But when you just say, I want money, how much? You're telling me I just have 50K for ads. Do you understand? So, write how much exactly do you want to make? Because the point for that, my friend, she said she wants to make that 6 figures. So that's why we put it there. So if I was to scale it for her, I would just say pump ads, change platform, change distribution medium, and push for velocity. It will bring the same results. Do you get it? So I am about to teach you to enter the mind of people and collect money. Because the money that you're looking for is in their mind. And if you don't know how to speak and assess their mind, you cannot withdraw the money, even if it's online. Do you get an experiment? Close your eyes. Imagine yourself, you are in your house. There is a chilled cup of water on your table. And then there is banana by the side. Open your eyes. Did you see banana? In your imagination, didn't you see it? Now, most time, when you are posting content and everything, the thing that you want them to see, when they close their eyes like this, what you posted, they didn't see it. If you want them to buy, that means when they see your posting, if they close their eyes, let's say closing their eyes, the eyes that they should see is the eyes of their inside. If they see buy, they are under the influence of that buy. They can't control it. This is how you remote them. So, the test for content, the test for purchase, the test for emotions is what is present in the level, in the psychology, in the emotions of the people. I am opening your eyes now. So, if you carry a post now, and you do like this, you begin to test it yourself. After you've passed it, close your eyes and see, what did I see? You can't even remember. That's what is happening to your content. They don't remember, so they don't act. Do you get? There is the way you structure your content. There is the way you structure your post. And then when you mix these things together, they unleash growth. Are we together? Please let me tap your neighbor and tell him, be awake. So, number one, this is fundamental. If you don't understand it, we'll waste our time. I want to teach you on first, the distribution channels. Distribution channels. And then I will go on to teach you growth hacking stages. Then, after that, then I will share with you growth hacking techniques. Then I will end at tips for advertising. If I come here to just teach you how to create ads, it's nonsense. You can watch YouTube and learn those ones. But this is what will give you the results, what I'm trying to share with you now. So, first, I am saying that it is a combination of hard work and knowing where and how to meet your customers that unleashes growth. If I say growth, whatever your growth metric is, put it. So, it is a combination of hard work and knowing where to meet you and how to meet your customers that unleashes money or releases money. Do you get it? Keep point of notes, where and how. Right? So, growth is one important metric for every SME. If you don't grow fast, your money will finish and you'll be out of business. Do you get it? That's why I'm peculiar about growth. If you don't grow fast, you will run out of business. So, what I am putting into your mind is how that if you are rewiring your business or starting your business or in your business right now, how can you put a growth machine in your business to accelerate growth so that your business will thrive and survive? So, one of the things with growth hacking is that you must find a system that unleashes word of mouth and network effects. Word of mouth marketing is the same thing like when people share, comment, engage. That is to tell you they have reached a psychological level where they are interacting with you. Just like speaking. If they are not engaging, sharing, commenting, and then activating word of mouth, they are not yet. Do you understand? Then, network effect, if you understand it, is the same principle by which social media are built on. That you are my friend, he is my friend. Network effect is like, okay, if I start to vibrate, because you are within my network, you begin to see. So, you may not have understood how these platforms are. If you like this post, there is what Facebook uses called affinity. My strongest friend, they will show him that Seth liked this post. Do you get it? So, if you are trying to unleash network effects, you must look at indices that helps you track notifications. That in notification red or something Anything, whether you're commenting or anything you're doing online, if that thing is not popping and beeping, you may not have so much result. Because I'm trying to reach you out to reach the mind of people. One of the things that will happen is that when someone comments on your post and you like it, they will send him a notification. You are hacking the system now. They will now say, Seth, like your post. It entered his mind. Facebook used to send you, your friend said that has not posted in a long time has posted. Do you understand? It is a notification system to get your attention. Attention level is when the mind is conscious. So, don't leave comments unreplied. Reply the comments, they will get a notification. Even if it's absurd. Because I am engaging with mind. Any action I want them to do, if I engage at the mind level, they will act. Do you get the system now? So, you must find how to open that network effect. You will see that sometimes when you are trying to run promo without this element, I will see it. You will not make anything. You are struggling. You will suffer. It's the same kind of thing. So, one of the things I said, specify your target audience. If you don't know your target audience, you can't hack their growth. Because everybody is your customer. You don't even know who to convince to buy your products. Know your customers to the point level, not just where they live. When I go to consult for any company and they tell me, okay, sir, we want to sell these things. Who are the people that buy? And then tell me, okay, this person, how much is the cost of the product? I'll begin to look at these individual people that had purchased. I will profile them, their activities, their actions, their behaviors, their likes and dislikes. You find out that for example, if you are selling real estate, that means you are working with high net worth individuals, HNIs. One of the metrics that you may see that is that people like that have maybe to buy lots of land, 50 million, 100 million, they travel. So I will not be targeting people in Abuja 50 upward. I'll be tracking a subgrade of people that are expatriates, that travel frequently. Those are people with the money. Those are the minds I'm interested in. Do you get it? And then I will look onto their behaviors. Where did they lie? They read Punch. They did this thing. You think that because I'm doing digital marketing, my advert of maybe ad spend will be on Facebook? No. The real conversion may not even happen on Facebook. Do you get? Let me share this at this point. Because most times your business is not purely digital. It is a combination of physical and digital. So you may need to mix these strategies to reflect. So I was working for a firm. It's a pharmaceutical market. We're trying to penetrate market. Do you get? And because we're trying to offer a unique product, like on demand, maybe procure your drugs, your prescription drugs, and we'll deliver it to you. Right? And remember what I taught in WWC, where I told you the timeless principles, network effects, the free effects, and all of those effects. Right? So listen to our plan now. What we did was that because we were on a limited ad budget, we were targeting specific people in Abuja, specific areas. It's not everywhere that we need people, and we can service within to give the service quality that we need to. So we'll maybe say, okay, let's say, for example, pick Gwarimpa, right? We were trying to, because it was one of the things you should know, we are testing out. The only thing we had was just a website with catalogs of products. We don't even have a shop that has the pharmaceutical drugs. So if you had purchased through the website and make inquiries, we have a system to procure it and make delivery for you with a turnaround time. Do you get? So we are just like Jumia. So we now said, okay, how do we enter? We now put stickers on Keke. The real thing, we're not advertising to Keke people. We're advertising to the person that is driving messages behind Keke. that will see it. We put the one small sticker inside for the ones that they want to see because possibly they could activate, they will be the one plaiting the hair of the woman that, my belly is turning me. There's this online thing that I saw in Keke. You can call them to give you anytime, auntie. Do you get? When I will now put my targeting and zero in on Gwarimpa people with those profiles. With that combination, the same branding of what they are seeing in front of them, they are seeing online. Keep it for 1 month. I will saturate their mind with the same thing. They have to take, what is this? Do you understand? Most times when you are trying to unleash growth, you don't have an engine that is provable. So you must find a system that you are going to keep asking people to share within your system. It's not like comment my post, like may not help you, but you need to find what motivates your target audience to act in your favor. If I come to, let's say, any high net worth individual, I'm trying to sell for him a product of 1,000 naira, for example, and I said, because of you, I'm giving you a discount of 200 naira. Does it make sense? It won't even reflect. Do you get? So I need to find the real interest. So if I'm selling to him, I'm not selling a product of 1,000. I will sell elegance. I will sell durability. I will sell exclusiveness. Do you get it? That is how to know your customers. Because if you don't know them, you will not know what you are selling to them. So you must know your customers to the point blank. Then you will know what to offer them. One of the basic things you must master is understand Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It helps you to scale up value up and down. The higher you go on Maslow's hierarchy of need, the higher purchasing power, the higher value that you get. Because at Maslow's level, he said at the basic need, we're interested in our basic need, physical needs, food, drink, and shelter. At those levels, if those are your mass market or target audience, price, they will be sensitive. Those people are not loyal at all. Change 5 naira, they will change. Do you get it? So, at that point, if we are doing a mass marketing, pricing is a key factor. Jumia will send you SMS, say 1,000 naira off your next purchase. Because they have segmented you. There are some of you, they will not target you online. Is that SMS they will send you all? Some, they will target you online. Some, they have segmented and profiled everybody. But I am going to distribution channels. One of the things you must understand and master is distribution channels. Not just platform. Don't tell me your business, you have a Facebook page, or your business has an Instagram handle. You must understand distribution channels. You know that when you're having a physical location, it is location that counts for business, right? Are we together on the same page? Location online is not platform. Location is distribution channels. So, look at this. You must find a content strategy that align you with a distribution channel that give you speed and the kind of desired results that you want for you to be effective. So you need to choose and to be able to maximize it. If you don't choose your distribution channel best, ad cost is rising, advertising cost is rising, you will not succeed. Are we together? So, look at YouTube, for example. I'm trying to show us an example. YouTube doesn't have one distribution channel. You can post either on the images or something, once you're on the laptop view or even the mobile phone, right? There is the video feed. There is stories. There is shorts. So if you tell me you post on YouTube, where did you post on YouTube? Do you understand? I am about to reveal to you that all of these distribution channels have their unique differences. People that watch story may watch story at a more emotional level than people that are scrolling through feed. So you may even be selling more from posting on story than still. I told you it was WhatsApp stories we used to generate 6 figures in less than how many weeks? That means their attention level is higher watching stories than watching feed. Simple principles like this. So, if we look at, for example, Messenger, there is the inbox, there is even distribution channel, messenger stories. Do you get? All of them are plenty. When you go to Twitter, there is Twitter feed, there is explore, there is trend, there is search, there is publisher network. Do you get it? You may be able to only tweet and it will appear on, you may need to find your way on how you appear on the rest. But you see that publisher network, you only enter it when you pay, that's through adverts. Do you get? There are some of these distribution channels that are reserved for only advertisers. Are we together? So that means you may be running on the wrong lane where it will not lead you to the fastest results where you're looking for growth. You can walk to Lagos. You can take bike. You can even use car. And some can fly. Do we get it? That means what for you as a business person, you need to find the one that will give you the fastest speed in the shortest time at the minimum cost. That is what I'm taking us through. That's why I need you to understand this, because it's not just about posting, it's not just about running ads. You can boost, you think that boosting, you're boosting. You're not boosting your business, you're boosting Facebook's revenue. I am turning the table around to show you how to boost your own growth. So, when you look at Google itself, you have the all distribution channel. You have the news distribution channel. Have you done a Google search? There are tabs there, right? Those are what I'm listing. You have the images. You have the maps. You have the videos. All of them, they are distribution channels. And there is the way to enter each of them to achieve results. I can't be going deep details into every one of these. But I am opening your eyes to understand distribution channel. So, if you are trying to do search engine optimization, you cannot appear on all if you have not dominated maybe precisely one of these. Because that all is a combination, website and everything. So you are trying to see whether you're on Facebook. Check whether the images you have on your website are appearing for your search on the image section first. Do you get? It's a ladder. It's a value proposition ladder we're doing. So if you go to Instagram, now, Instagram has many distribution channels. You have Instagram stories. You have Instagram feed. You have IGTV. You have Reels. You have Explore. You have in-stream videos. So when you posted on Instagram, on the platform, right? Which distribution channel did you use? Stories. Let me hear you. Which distribution channel did you use? Because some of you are busy on one distribution channel. You're not looking at the alternative distribution channel. One of the things is that our customers are different. Your customers may be the stories type, be wasting your time on the feed. Do you get? And what I do for sometimes is, when for art like this, we start by testing first. Just blast an art and see what will be the result. Where are the channels? Where are the distribution channels? Where are they responding to? And then how are they responding? Who are the people like that? So I don't have so much time. Then the Facebook distribution channel, the King Baba. Let me show you many distribution channels that we think we are just on Facebook. Those guys are monetizing crazily. You have instant articles. How many of us know instant articles? You know Facebook instant articles? Please just be writing. You can find out. There is in-stream videos. That's videos. All of these guys, there is right column and audience network. Those guys, you don't access them except you are on adverts. So the only part where you are posting without promoting adverts is only on either feed or story or groups. Video feed, market or marketplace. But the other ones, you don't control them. But people like me and the rest of us that love us, this is where we are trying to manipulate market. And the funny thing is that there are 2.89 billion people across Facebook, but only about 10 million people are advertising. So imagine 10 million people that just, and there are many of these that they didn't, people are not. Do you get it? Are we together? So, one of the things you must note that every distribution channel has its characteristics. They are characterized by the content type. They are characterized by the durability. They are characterized by the speed. They are characterized by reach. They are characterized by size. And then by the amount of data you can get out of the distribution channel. If you are at a growth stage for your business, look for the business that's the distribution channel that you have capability to produce the best content type in. The one that gives you more durability. The one that gives you speed. And then the one that gives you reach. And then one of the things you may observe, if you open Facebook app, once you're on the feed, only a size, a portion of the screen, your content appears. But once you're on the story, it takes over the whole screen. Does story appear half, and then another half is trying to enter? I want you to understand real estate too, just like real estate. You must see screen size as an estate plot. If you have posts that you want to post and you're choosing WhatsApp status, make sure that it is not just square. Make sure you occupy the whole estate. Do we understand? Characteristics of distros, distribution channels. Most times you will do one design and post it everywhere. It will not go anywhere. All of them have their different sizes. And it's only when you size it according to the pattern, then it... Do you get? Whether it is ad, whether it is post. It's digital marketing, is not advertising class. Anything that happens on digital that can help market your business, that's what I'm doing. How to reach your customers and make them, persuade them to buy for you. That's what I'm trying to do. Are we together? So please help me tap your neighbor and say, are you still here? Tap him well again. Say, are you still here? So, one of the things you must note that I said content types. There are different content types. There is the collection. Have you seen the ones that you can be swiping like this? You know you cannot post it except you do ads. These collections are only exclusive to advertising. So even if you are, so sometimes because you want to engage people, there are some ads that you will see on Facebook. There is the big size. Then there are small images. That's collection. We'll put the big thing that entices you. We'll put small things that will draw your interest more so that you click to view more. But you can't do that just by posting. It is reserved for only people that are advertising. I am trying to see how you can make you understand these distribution channels and possibly switch you over. Sometimes it's not by posting. Posting may not help you sell. So that you can decide to post once in a month to just let them know that you're there and just on one advert that is giving you the results you want and be receiving the calls and be resting. Your offer is different. Do you get it? So, one of the things you must know that there is another distribution channel opening up, the virtual reality or the augmented reality. If you watch the Facebook's guys' revelation or metaverse kind of thing, how many of us watch metaverse video? If I'm busy, I'm not watching it, you're behind schedule. Because they are building a 3D space, a social space, where instead of you attending an event like this, you put your Oculus and you'll be seeing Dr. Femi seeing that, you like shake him like 3D space. That's the next social media that we're entering into. Start thinking, how can I put my billboard inside that space? There's the first mover's advantage. Begin to have this foresight. And because maybe you can begin to look for people to start developing them, you may have lower cost and have loyal people working with you on the long run. Do you get it? So imagine if, let's say, your customers can view your collections. Somebody maybe are selling perfume, selling clothes. In the virtual space, they can draw the clothes like this to feel the durability or how it's stretching. So that's it's about in the next 5 years or less than, that's what we'll be competing in. So grow up fast and let's pass this stage. So look at content durability. If you post on Twitter, it has expired after 15 minutes. Post on Facebook after 6 hours, it's not going anywhere. It has reached its bus stop. Instagram, maximum 48 hours. If you post on YouTube 20 days or more, it has. And if you post a blog post on your website, it can be alive up to like 1 year. And then TikTok and Snapchat, as soon as you, sorry for that, I think might want. So if you want to check my slide live on this, just go to bit.ly/KBS slide. It's live there. You can follow through with the slide currently rather than this. Do you get bit.ly/KBS slide? The slide is available there. You can be scrolling with me. So, except your content is viral, it has expired. Do you get it? So, now look at this durability. You have been posting on Facebook. How many minutes has it, how many hours has it expired? That's why you have not gotten sales. Do you get? But once we give it life with advertising, it's alive till we close it. We can decide where to die. Do you get it? And be giving it reach. I want to help you understand how this reach is happening. Because if reach, right? Maybe because it's only when your content reaches somebody's feed, they can see, act, and give you the money you want. Right? So, understand that every of these distribution channels have their reach potential. If you're on feed, open your Facebook and validate with me. 20% of what you see is advertising. That means 1 out of every 5 posts is an ad you see sponsored on it. Either Facebook or Instagram or 1 out of it. It can grow bad that it can be 40%, 4 in every 10 is an ad. Do you understand? That's to tell you, if you are using the distribution channel for feed only, your customer may come and just see 10 posts in a day, right? That means 2 of that post can never belong to you. It's for adverts. Remaining 8, right? The 8 now you are struggling and competing with the remaining of the people that he has subscribed to. Everyone has a minimum of at least 1,000 friends or something. So imagine your own page is contributing with 1,000 people. And it's not only that on the feed lane, about 20% is from other distribution channels. They are trying to make you understand distribution. If you are scrolling on feed, even Instagram, you see content of Reels. That's Reels entering feed. But if you go to Reels, you will not see feed entering Reels. And Reels has the whole screen, real estate. Do you understand these characteristics? So that most times, if you are looking for how to engage with them at a more emotional level, switch to video, switch distro, and you will see results. Living your life continually posting, you post your growth. So, all of them, if you look at, let's say, stories, only ads and stories are available. You won't see feed entering content that you just post on feed, you find it in stories. Do you get? So, that means if you post on stories, you have 80% more space because let's say 20% is ad, 80% is available. Your competition is lower. Do you understand? So, I want to show you calculations how we just help you to understand. Because if you understand this, you know, even you are posting, let me post on a distro that gives me speed and reach. Why? Now, if you post on Instagram, on Reels, it's the fastest way you get more reach on Instagram. From understanding these characteristics, do you see why Reels is the fastest speed? One, the kind of content, entertainment. Two, the size of real estate. Three, the video content duration, 30 seconds. Do you understand? That's what's giving it reach. So people, that's what's giving it reach. And then they have not been putting adverts, so it had the whole 100%. And then not everybody is using Reels. So the amount of people using Reels are just small, so they have many space. Do you understand? So let me just speed up growth hacking stages. I've just left the distribution channels, understand them and finish up. Now, I'm talking about growth hacking techniques. Number one, if you're going to grow, one technique you can use is called the freemium model. That means you attract customers by giving them a product or service at the basic level and then ask them to pay for the higher subscription. Whether you are doing offline or online, you can find a way to adapt these models. Freemium models. Do you understand? Be relating it to any product or service that you know. Are there people that give you basic, okay, come or open free, then for higher subscription, they charge you a fee? It gives you easily to know people that are interested because they can you have qualified them to a stage. It is out of those people you will now sell to. Number two, you use what we call the lead magnet. Lead magnet is something that, like a bait, that you interest your people and give them to them free and then collect their contact information to continue the conversation. I taught us that at WWC that you don't know their customers until you have their information and then they have yours. Do you have Buhari's phone number? I'm looking for it too. I don't have. So Buhari, you guys don't know Buhari yet. You only know him from a far level. Do you get it? And sometimes in your targeting options, people you are trying to targeting people that are maybe playing golf or interested in golf, right? If you are targeting people like Tiger Woods, how many of us know Tiger Woods? How many of us are playing golf here? Can you see? Although you are thinking you are targeting the right people, but you need to target people that are not popular as Tiger Woods, that only golf people will know. Then you have the people that are doing golf. Do you understand? That although you are thinking that you have the behavior or profile of the people, you may need to step it up to actually pinpoint the right person. So, give them a lead magnet. That's one way to get their information. Then, because if you have their contact information, I can just upload it to Facebook. Guy, Mark, take this money, use this one. You run your machine learning, find people who look like these guys that are in Abuja for me. I want to show them something. Do you get it? My targeting will be more accurate than this. 2, 3, you use branding. My time is almost up, 35. Branding. Branding is one way to get persistent space in the mind of people. That if they see you, they can recognize you. Make sure your branding is simplistic and simple. Some of you, I told you that close your eyes once you see. Some of you have to read 100, 200 times before they can even, because your logo has star, has uncle, they can't remember. Your name is too long. It has 4 syllables. Think of any of these guys now. Jumia, 2 sound. Konga, 2 sound. Kinyo, 2 sound. Your name, Chiko, Nigeria and Source Limited. You will not scale online. It's too strong to travel in the distro. Do you understand? That you register your CAC as this does not mean it must be your business name. Alphabet is the mother of Google and everybody. All of them. Maybe if you change your name and introduce it with a banger, you see how you fly. Are we together? So number 3, your content. Make sure it is information. Use the 80-20 principle. 80% info. You guys should be rapporting. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. That's only when you have them in your mind. when you continually engage with their content, right? And then referral. Find a way that your existing customers will refer their friends. That's one way to grow. Any product that you see is growing via referral. Most of them, 500 naira to invite somebody for them. Do you get? That's referral systems they are putting into. Find a referral system within your system. Let me give you an example marketing strategy of my head. Imagine, let's say I have an event planning or business, right? I will go to the event. We will serve them the big, nice food that has been paid for. I'll get one fine lady, well-shaped and everything, brand her very well. Perfume, the one that you enter and you have presence, not the one that you pass and, sorry, it's marketing, Pastor. So you put perf, that when you pass, they will like, do you get it? And then the lady will smile with well-mannered. Give them card. Oh, I'm from this cuisine. You are enjoying our meal. Did you like it? Thank you. So I want to give you a promise. If you have an event, call on us. We are giving you 50 plates free. Save our contact and reach me so that I can have yours, so that you can redeem it anytime. They will save your contact and you have their own. It's an easy lead magnet that you can use. By the time I now gather all of those things in 1 year or some months, and I put it in Facebook, what I would do is I just, all of this in Facebook, or if I post, promote and show these people, let's keep them top of the mind awareness. They must remember us continually so that they won't forget. Anywhere they are, enter and show them so that they will know that, and we'll just be posting on the regular. Do you see? Collect leads, give them a promise, something too fabulous for them to reject and offer. What they will not imagine is that there was big plate of rice, big chicken, 50 free on my next event. It's going to be grandiose. They don't know the cost. They don't know the size of the plate. They don't. This is Nigerians for you. They only buy from you when they feel like they are cheating you. Do you get? One way to make money online, this is free info, is teach people how to make money. If you are selling website, don't be telling people how to do. Tell them how to make money from website. That's when you get the money. Don't tell them how to make website cheapest way. It's how to make money from doing website. Do the calculation. When website, 200,000. What if you do 4 in it? Are you not comfortable? How much is your 30K salary? Do this now, 5K free. Boom. Their 5K will be entering. Ting, 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 ting. One of the other things is influence. Sorry, please, let me just round up in 2-3 minutes. Influencer marketing. When you're using an influencer marketing, make sure you choose the distribution, the king of the distribution channel where your customers are. And then that will give you the results. Do you get? For example, there was a time we were trying to run a conversion ads for an event for people to. If we try to do, when I run the ads spread just for test, I saw that people saw the ads more off Facebook and Instagram rather than on Facebook and Instagram. So if I'm looking for an influencer, I'm not looking for a Facebook or Instagram influencer. It won't give me the result. And one of the things you should know, if you want people to visit your website, YouTube, Instagram doesn't allow you to click a link out except it's an advert. So looking for an influencer that will just post free or pay many amounts will not give me the kind of results that I am looking for. Do you understand the distribution channel now? So you can understand where to adapt continually. There's one thing you can use also, the VIP technique. Make it fire. How many of us know Clubhouse? It spread because they told you that until you have an invite only before you can join. That exclusivity creates FOMO and hype. People are fearing that they were missing out. And then create a program. Let's say you're into real estate now. Create a program. Be email marketing. Then create an exclusive listing. Even if it's at a peg or at a price. You see that sometimes if the content inside is powerful, they will bring it out of the network and create FOMO for people that are not in the listing. Another thing is just to create PR buzz. For example, when I tried to run that campaign for conversion event, I discovered that most of the people were watching all these comedy shows. So I can just decide to, if I want to create PR buzz, get 10 comedians and let them put my advert. Do you get? Now think it in terms of distro. Don't think that I'm going to pay 300,000 for a comedian. Video is more persistent, durable. Put it on YouTube, put it on your YouTube, put it everywhere. Durability. It will stay there for 1 year. Those are the kind of, if I combine 10 of them posting at the same time, they will create an impression, an inquiry. PR bulk combined with durability. Then use data. So let me just skip this. So final tips just as we round up. If you are in business to consumer, look to Instagram, right? More than Facebook. You won't reach anywhere on Facebook except you are pouring by art. If you are in business to business, switch to LinkedIn. It's better than all of these other platforms. If you are in business to business. And then make sure that any money you use for creating a content, spend 3 times it on promoting the content. There's no use creating a content that if it costs you 1,000 to create a content, spend 3,000 on ads for it. Do you get? Or you also use the 3 times principle. Use minimum of 3 distribution channels to distribute it and 3 people to promote it. All of those, just do times 3. Are we together? So as I want to just stop at this point. We are going to have an important section after this. If your business needs this, I am open to you for that session. Do you get? As soon as Pastor D is saying digital market, if he's swinging his hand like this, before you reach there, make sure you're in front seat. I will be there in front. So that we can engage and sort out these things so that you blow and come out next session. As I close, 2019, I was just sitting down here. I remember our pastor taught on 4 Gs. He said you must have gunshots. You must have ganas. Is it gambare and then God? How many of us remember? It is by those timeless principles that has uplifted from 2019, and I am privileged to speak to you today. I know what I am saying. Let's meet at that time.